What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. This is serious. Wow, what the fuck?
What's up? It's your boy. Can't down you shit. Hey man, say man, we are lit, eh? Lit over to man. Turn. Hey, motherfucking day. Straight hood outside crib, man. Gang shit, man. Gang. Hope you're having a good day, man. Stay prayed up out here, man. It's a lot of damn wars that's going on. Get prepared mentally, physically, and spiritually. And if y'all get some shit to protect yourselves, get it at these times, man, because all these motherfuckers coming through America, we don't know who the fuck these illegal immigrants coming through America. We don't know who the fuck these motherfuckers are. You know what I'm saying? They piling up these motherfucking streets. You know what I'm saying? Be protected out here, man. You know what I'm saying? If you can protect yourself, do it. Country has a black Hebrew Israelite, man. Stay turned out here, man. And let's get into it. Alright. Today, the motherfucking day. Straight here and outside crib, man. Gang. Now, I got some more of these. I think I got like, one more left? These things right here are crazy. Snoop Doggy Dogg. You killed these motherfuckers. I ain't gonna catch Snoop Doggy Dogg. But you had my ass blazed in this bitch, man, yesterday. You killed that shit, Snoop Doggy Dogg. Alright. Snoop Doggy Dogg. Good shit, man. I'm mad that they try to illegalize this shit and now it's legal. But look at this bit. I want to eat half of it because I only got one left. Alright. Stay up for the next video, man. Alright, man. So, Tory Lanze, man. He's in prison. He's finally going to prison. You know what I'm saying? He's been in jail for most of the part. He's been fighting this Megan Thee Stallion case. Now, we got 2 videos in this. What's 3, but it's 2 like the main videos. The first video is gonna be about the shit that happened to make him get into to go to jail. And the second video is gonna be the jail he going to and what it's like and the people who been in that jail. You know what I'm saying? Tory Lanze, man, Megan Thee Stallion, we don't believe a goddamn thing you saying, bitch. Still to the day. You know what I'm saying? You fugazi. We ain't believing that shit, Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? Set up. She lied when she lied to the people about what actually happened. She switched up the statement. I'm pretty sure the court got paid off. She lied. His fingerprints wasn't even on the gun. That one can find her best friend fingerprints. It's crazy. He was set up because of stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing I try to tell y'all niggas when y'all try to get to this music business career. Don't do shit you don't want to do, or don't be so fucking fast to join some shit that's gonna eventually fuck you over. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit in the music industry is on some other next level shit that half the people cannot be in or shouldn't even be in because it's crazy. So he's been to a different prison, man. And I got his mug shot out. You know what I'm saying? I think it was like called Kern or some shit. So we got the videos of what's going on. Make sure y'all enjoy these videos, man. Like and subscribe. And you're gonna get into detail of the prison, who been to the prison, and yeah, he's about to go to that bitch. Allegedly, I heard that he's doing good. So hey.
Way behind bars, Tory Lanze has reached the end of the road to his freedom. There's no way out, and hope has run out for him this time. From being a Grammy-nominated artist to getting locked away behind bars, Tory Lanze is one rapper who, like Ight, won't be calling himself a free man anytime soon. It all seemed like it would work out in his favor, but prison was about to be his domain for a long time. Keep watching till the end of this video to see what's really happening to Tory Lanze in prison. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. What's really happening to Tory Lanze in prison? Tory Lanze was sentenced to 10 years in prison over the 2020 roadside shooting of Megan Thee Stallion. Tory Lanze was originally scheduled to be sentenced in February of this year, but his legal team filed a motion for a new trial in March that was ultimately denied. In the months that followed, Lanze's sentencing date was pushed back several times. Prosecutors were seeking a 13-year sentence and cited 3 violations of pretrial court orders, telling the judge that Tory Lanze had waged a campaign to humiliate and re-traumatize Megan. His attorneys asked for him to be re-sentenced to 3 years in prison and were seeking probation and mandatory rehab, citing Megan's alcohol addiction and childhood trauma. Tory Lanze's legal team submitted letters of recommendation from family members, and leaders of non-profit organizations, and even a few of his peers from the music industry, including Iggy Azalea. Lanze has been in jail without bond since a jury found him guilty on December 23rd of 3 felony firearm counts. These counts stemmed from an incident on July 12, 2020, in which fellow rapper Megan Thee Stallion alleged he shot her after they left a Hollywood Hills party at Kylie Jenner's home. "He not only shot me, he made a mockery of my trauma." The statement continued, "This is a statement for all survivors that their lives matter and there is zero tolerance for the torture that accompanies violence." Tory Lanze was convicted on 1 felony count, each of assault with a semi-automatic firearm, negligent discharge of a firearm, and carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm in a vehicle. The trial had several unexpected twists in testimony and varied interpretations of the hard evidence in the case. Megan suffered wounds to her feet that she described to police at the scene as the result of broken glass, but later claimed were caused by gunshots from Tory Lanze. Tory Lanze repeatedly denied that he was the one who shot at Megan and pleaded not guilty in November 2020. The trial began on December 12, 2022, with testimony from Megan herself, who claimed Lanze had shot her in an emotional retelling of the roadside assault. She told the jury, "I wish Tory Lanze had just shot and killed me." The defense went on to argue that this was a case about jealousy between Megan and Kelsey Harris, her former friend and ex-assistant, who both allegedly had intimate relationships with Tory Lanze. Kelsey Harris was described as a key witness for the prosecution, but on the stand, she claimed she either didn't see or couldn't remember the circumstances of the shooting due to her consumption of alcohol that night and because she was dealing with anxiety and postpartum depression. Tory Lanze's attorney, George McDessian, contended that the events of those nights occurred because Megan and Kelsey Harris had a heated and drunken dispute about disloyalty, since they were both allegedly sleeping with Tory Lanze. The case attracted intense scrutiny and public debate, and it was a polarizing debate that led to Megan largely disappearing from the limelight. In an essay written by Megan, she reflected on the situation, writing, "When the guilty verdict came on December 23, 2022, it was more than just a vindication for me. It was a victory for every woman who has ever been shamed, dismissed, and blamed for a violent crime committed against them." Tory Lanze's attorney told reporters after court on Monday that the rapper maintains his innocence and that his incarceration will be detrimental to the non-profit groups and individuals that he supports financially.
Just because someone makes a mistake doesn't mean they should pay for it for the rest of their lives the way this situation turned out.
Tory Lanze's criminal history. In 2017, Tory Lanez was arrested in Florida's Broward County on drug and gun charges. An expired dealer's tag on his 2014 Rolls-Royce prompted Miramar police to stop the rapper. In addition to the expired tag, Lanez lacked a valid driver's license, which prohibited him from driving in the U.S. According to a police report, cops discovered 20 grams of marijuana in his glove box and an unloaded gun in the center console. His lawyer told reporters that his client would be fully exonerated once all the facts came to light. The rapper was released after posting a $1,000 bond. Tory Lanez's beef with rappers. Drake. Megan Thee Stallion isn't the only artist Tory Lanez has had an altercation with. Drake and Tory Lanez's dispute began in 2010. Lanez challenged Drake to listen to his mixtape, Playing for Keeps, saying that if he didn't enjoy it, he would gift him $10,000. But Drake didn't oblige. At first, things seemed calm between the artists, but in 2015, friction seemed to arise when Tory Lanez named his new mixtape New Toronto, perhaps a sly slight at Drake, who at the time was Toronto's hottest artist. Drake countered with a line on his track titled Summer 16, where he raps, "All you boys in the new Toronto wanna be me a little. All your exes know I like my O's with a V in the middle." In May 2017, their beef finally came to an end, with Drake and Tory Lanez putting their issues behind them and confirming it was all love with a simple Instagram post. People on both teams encouraged the two to let go of their petty beef. Royce da 5'9". On December 18, 2018, Royce da 5'9" got into a Twitter argument with Tory Lanez over Joyner Lucas. Royce's issue with Lanez started when a fan randomly asked the Detroit rapper if Lanez had won the verbal back and forth with Lucas. Royce responded to the tweet saying, "No." Tory Lanez caught wind of Royce's reply and took offense. In a now deleted tweet, Tory Lanez went back to Royce's tweet and replied, "That's why you rapidy always had the wrong conception of a W. Shows why y'all careers look how they look now." Royce then replied to the tweet saying, "No need to get upset, little homie. I thought yours was dope too. Somebody like you disrespecting somebody like me is ridiculous though. I'ma let slide because you're new." Tory Lanez then came back at him and questioned the Detroit rapper's lyrical skills and relevance in the rap game. He tweeted, "Ain't nobody scared of Rolls 57 lyrically. I deleted my comment cause I'm not gone. Keep acting like my Joyner didn't do his thing. The old kinda had a point. What I said came off like some hating. People are allowed to think anybody won. Simple." An agitated Royce shot back at Tory Lanez with a heated tweet saying, if you trying to get your beat, you doing everything right. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt because you Canadian. Now, go play somewhere before I get upset." But Tory Lanez never responded or replied to the tweet. Do you think Tory Lanez would survive his time in prison? Do you think he deserved the sentence he got? Join the conversation and let us know in the comments section below. Thanks.
Hey, y'all, listen to this episode of Notable Prisons and the Inmates that Occupy them. And today, we're going to take a trip to where the rapper Tory Lanez is currently housed at. First, before I put all that out there, I'm going to need y'all to subscribe, like, and, go crazy in the comments, Let's get a conversation going. So, where Tory Lanez is located, I'm going to give you that, and I'm going to give you some insight about the prison and a little bit about him, okay? Okay. So, Tory Lanez is he's located in Northern California. To be exact, he's in North Kern State Prison, which is a medium security prison located in Delano, Kern County. Also, get your lighters ready because someone does get cooked in this episode. But here's a fun fact. This is also the prison where prison YouTuber turned major YouTuber Wes Watson was once housed. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with his story. He started off on the park bench, and now the dude has 2 mansions on both coasts and has $3 million, $10 million worth of cars, $5 million worth of watches, and he's out here teaching everyone to be better versions of themselves. Shout out Big Wes Watson. He definitely was motivation. But anyways, let's get back into this. It opened in April 1993, and the state prison has the design capacity of 2,600 inmates. North Kern serves as a reception center for incoming inmates. Usually they serve 2 to 3 months at North Kern while staff process their criminal health records and assesses their physiology and social needs before assigning them to their permanent prison. Essentially, what it is for people that don't know, it's kind of like you're going to get an interview to figure out which prison best fits you. You know what I mean? In the early 90s, California experienced a significant growth in the number of inmates. Many rural counties lobbied to house at prison because of healthcare and job opportunities that a prison provides for its employees. Delano was one of the cities in the counties. Since North Kern State Prison opened in 93, the city has grown immensely. Before the 2 prisons were built, Delano was a rural city with a large migrant farm working population. It's a male facility, all male facility with a design capacity, like I said, 2,600. As of July 31st, 2022, Delano incarcerated people at 152.1% of its design capacity with 4,100 occupants. Of these, majority are housed in the reception area, waiting to be transferred to another state prison, and approximately 1,400 inmates live in the mainline part of the prison. Inmates are separated by security and custody levels upon arriving to North Kern. So, there are 5 facilities or yards at this prison. Facility A, B, C, D, and minimum, formerly E. A yard possesses 800 to 1,000 level 3 mainline inmates. Yards B and D are reception yards. The minimum yard possesses 100 to 200 level 1 inmates who work and live in a less secure housing unit located outside the main facility. In the event of a lockdown, minimum yard inmates will come into the main prison to provide support services. During regular operating procedure, mainline A yard inmates provide support services through the prison, for example, kitchen, laundry, education, the library, and all that. In addition to holding a job at the prison, mainline inmates are eligible for education and reentry programs. Okay. So, let me tell you about a few incidents that's happened at North Kern. So, an inmate at Kern State Prison died Thursday by an attack by 3 others in custody. This happened in January of this year. Guards quickly disrupted the 6:30 p.m. assault of Louis J. Bachicha in a prison day room. According to a release from the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, Bachicha, 34, was taken to the prison's triage area and pronounced dead about 30 minutes later. Officials have identified his assailants as Victor Madero, 45, and Ricardo Nava, 35, and Edgar A. Castillo, 35. 2 inmate manufactured weapons were recovered and released. Yeah, Ricardo definitely looks like he's from a section that he is very much so proud of, and he's putting on. That WF, if I was to take a guess, I'd assume maybe that stands for white fence. I'm not sure. Let me know in the questions. Pachicha and the suspects were admitted to CDCR from Los Angeles County, officials said. Madero was admitted in 2010 to serve life without parole for attempted first-degree murder, among other offenses. Nava was admitted August 4, 2011 to serve life without the possibility of parole, and he picked up another conviction while in prison for manufacturing a deadly weapon. Damn, man, it's hectic in there, people. And Castillo arrived in 2009 to serve a life without the possibility of parole for a carjacking and a robbery while armed with a gun, according to the release. So that's one incident that's happened at Delano, right? Back in May 29, 2023, at North Kern, an inmate died of strangulation. A cellmate was a serial killer. Villanueva, 53, was sentenced to CDCR on October 25th, 2022, to serve a life without parole sentence for aggravated of a child under 14 years old. Well, this is going to be let's see how this one turned out. The Kern County's coroner office reports the cause of death for the inmate, 53-year-old Juan Pablo Villanueva, this guy right here on the screen, he was offed in North Kern State Prison in Delano on February 24th as a ligature strangulation. So he was serving that sentence, and then responsive. CDCR said his cellmate Ramon Escobar was serving several sentences for 5 first-degree murders and 7 counts of attempted second-degree murder. It was only a matter of time before he tested his chin. As CDCR officers saw Villa unresponsive in the cell and immediately went to get medical personnel. Responding staff did life-saving measures, got an ambulance, and took Villa to the prison's triage and treatment area, where he was later pronounced game over. Flip, 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 flip. Now who they want? Not him. Shout out to the dude that was out here protecting children. He did. Anyways, Escobar, 51, was sentenced to CDCR on May 6, 2022 from LA to serve life without parole. Then he was sentenced for 2 counts of first-degree murder. He was also sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole for 3 counts of first-degree murder and 7 counts of attempted second-degree murder. He was transferred to CDCR custody on December 5th, 2022. And yeah, so this is some things that just happened this year, people. And now the whole reason of this video, Tory Lanez, he was at the wrong place at the wrong time, Do I think he did it? I don't know. It's not my business. But according to the state of California, they think he did it. Now, if he did it, I think, it's kind of messed up. He ain't have to shoot her. If he didn't do it, I think it's messed up that they're framing him. So it's a back and forth thing. But yeah, so he's sentenced to 10 years. I don't see his current release date, but there's a good chance he's probably going to get out a lot sooner than 10 years for time served and all the other stuff that, California does when they release prisoners and stuff. But yeah, man, anyone watching this, just always think, before you act. Sometimes thinking and tucking your pride will save you a lot of time and headache and heartache, Sometimes it's better to just deal with the crushed ego or the emotions and just deal with those for some days versus, doing something that could alter your life's course in a matter of, moments. Free Tory Lanez. I'm sorry that had to happen to Megan. I just hope that, Tory's a little guy. He's probably a good 5'2", so I hope he's able to get out. He's definitely one of my favorite artists, for sure. Who knows? Maybe here in the future I'll reach out to one of my people, they will reach out to me that's in Delano, or maybe I could get an interview with someone up there and possibly get around to coming across Tory Lanez or something. That'd be lit. But we got to speak into an existence. With the subscribing, the comments, the page is going to grow and he's going to see it. He was like, yeah, let me sit down with notable prisons and inmates. But not yet. Free Tory Lanez. And man, I'm going to end it with one last thing. Not necessarily him, but, we all have stress and stuff and on the outside, but there's always someone that's in a position like this, that's going through hell on earth for the next X amount of years, who would love to be where we're at. So, yeah, just want to close.
All right, back. So, you see from that shit, man, Tory Lanez, he fought, and he fought, and he fought. Now, the crazy thing is, they was going to give Tory Lanez 3 years to go to jail, instead of taking a $10 for shooting the girl in the foot that he didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Now, Tory Lanez got some of the best lawyers that money can afford. You know what I'm saying? And, every clue was pointing that he did not do it. Everything. But they got this one voice call that it had Tory Lanez on that bitch apologizing to Megan and them on a jail cell, and I think they used that against him. Now, what I think that happened is, I think they set him up and they forced Tory Lanez to do that because they was probably saying if you don't do that, they probably try to take him out in prison. You know what I'm saying? Like you be surprised how many people they know in prison they pay. Hey, you want some extra shit on your fucking books, or you want to get out early? I bet. Do this, whoop the whoop. You do what you do, and you get out. I know y'all seen Scarface. So shit like that could happen. You know what I'm saying? You be in prison and they work some shit out and they ching 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 while you sleeping or while you in the shower or some goofy shit. Now, Tory Lanez, man, this is getting tough because, like I said, he fought against it, and they tried to get him bond. They tried to change it, make it less time, but none of it worked. You know what I'm saying? Tory Lanez actually wrote a letter to the judge and telling the judge, "Hey, you fucked up. Let me out." The judge, judge getting mad because like, how can you tell me what I done? And I already done sit thing and then we done had all the paperwork. We done listened to everything that happened. We done seen whoop the whoop, and boom. Now you gotta understand, the people that's with Megan Thee Stallion is some powerful people. You know, when the industry is not fucking with you, you know you in trouble because a lot of them people in the labels, a lot of people are known through the government. You know what I'm saying? Not like known, but they got people through the government and through other societies like doctors and shit like that. Now, Tory Lanez, you feel me? He got to go against all them people, the judge, the popos, the government, all them motherfuckers to prove that he didn't do it because of that shit that's been going on through, what everybody been talking about, how he was trying to expose the industry. You know what I'm saying? How to make more money and how to do this and that. You know what I'm saying? Now, Crib, like, Tory Lanez, man, he had a good case. You know what I'm saying? If it was regular motherfuckers in that bitch, if it was regular motherfuckers in that bitch who was like, people like regular motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all go through the Instagram pictures, the Facebook pictures, Megan Thee Stallion, under every fucking comment under her picture is Freetory, 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 Freetory. You lie, you lie, you lie, you lie. Send her back, send her back. You lie, you lie, you lie. Freetory, 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 Freetory. Innocent black man, innocent black man, innocent black man. Now I posted that on my last video. Now that shit right there, bro. If they had just 1% of the motherfuckers that's under that damn picture saying free Tory, Tory would have been free right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know who the fuck they be getting these bozos like to be looking at this shit. It's like, if the average motherfucker can say Tory didn't do it, then these people who's experts is like, hold on, wait, he did it. Like, but it don't make sense. Every average motherfucker is saying he didn't do it, and he's saying he didn't do it. And some of the people who was his dad and other people say he didn't do it. And then it's like these bozos gonna say, oh yeah, he did. How? When everybody with the motherfucking, with their eyes see what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? And if he didn't have his fingerprints on the damn gun, and Kinsley did, it's like, you know what I'm saying, what the fuck is really going on? You know what I'm saying? Now he's in this predicament, man, where he tried, but he's probably going to like one of the worst prisons out here. That y'all seen from the video, one of the worst prisons out here, man. And it's like, you know, when you in that type of situation, man, you never know how it can go down. Now, hopefully, I know Tory got a lot of damn money, let's be honest. But in 10 years, who knows what can happen? You know, shit can happen. He probably got some good money on his books, you know what I'm saying? Now, y'all see from his picture, he done grew some hair. Bro, who would have fucking thought Tory Lanez had that much fucking hair? He always cut his hair bald. The way you think that Tory Lanez cut his hair bald, you think he had like a receding hairline. That nigga hair looked like it just zoom, like it just filled right in, like nothing's wrong with it. I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga Tory Lanez, man. This nigga Tory Lanez, man, got a head full of hair. When he done shaved out bald, you think it's like he's missing hair, like LeBron. But hey, man, it's like they were trying to say in the video that he was going to beef between Drake. He probably was, but I don't think Drake and him was beefing like that because he still takes shots at Megan Thee Stallion. Drake takes shots at Megan Thee Stallion. And y'all been looking at the recent videos, he takes shots at Megan Thee Stallion. And it's like, I don't think a lot of people fuck with Megan Thee Stallion. I think the only people who gonna fuck with Megan Thee Stallion is the industry. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers who got no choice but to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of people like Iggy Azalea, like free that nigga Tory. And you know, when you're in the industry, you know, and you really got no choice at the end of the day because it's like y'all all on the same label. Your people tell you to work with her, and her people tell you to work with her, and it's like boom, boom, boom. You gotta make a song with her, and you really don't want to, but it's like y'all in the label groups and all that shit, man. But a lot of people have been speaking up on Megan Thee Stallion, man. You know, she's supported by big known people like Jay-Z and them niggas. So it's like she on a label where the people like Jay-Z is giving her big money. Now, the thing about her, man, is she's so foul because she was with this other label. I got the nigga name. He was like the baseball player. He set up. He gave her all the damn money. Now she done jumped labels and went to Jay-Z label, Rock Nation. But it's like she didn't finish her music making in the other label, so it's illegal. So she could get sued. But she trying to sue them back for saying other shit about her. Now, Megan Thee Stallion, man, she's one of the females, man. You can help her to the top. You can help build her up. But she gonna forget about everything that you done for and skip town and go to the next music label and talk shit. Like, that's why a lot of people don't like Megan Thee Stallion, man. Let's be honest, man. And she's from Houston, but I don't like her. You know what I'm saying? She's a liar. She's a liar. You know what I'm saying? Now, like, she's not supposed to be with Rock Nation, man. Her 1501 label, record label. That was her original record label. You know what I'm saying? And they had that nigga, Carl, he was a baseball player. Carl Crawford. Yeah, Carl Crawford, 1501. And she basically skipped labels. You know what I'm saying? She basically skipped labels and went to motherfucking Rock Nation. And she wasn't supposed to do that because she didn't finish making all the music for 1501. You know what I'm saying? Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So that's why she going through so much trauma and trouble with dropping her music because she was doing illegal shit. So she had this lawsuit, and guess what? She was trying to play victim. How can you play victim and you ain't making this nigga no money back? And he signed you up for it. He gave you all this money to start you, jump boost you, and everything. And you just treat that nigga like shit and went to a different label like Jay-Z and getting paid more money and act like nothing happened. Like, that's the thing about females, man. They act like you don't help them out, and then they go to other ships and act like, oh yeah, I did all this shit by myself, independent. Step on these niggas. What? You don't have a whole nigga to support you. The fuck is we doing? They don't sound goofy. You know what I'm saying? Goofy ass bitches, man. It just sound goofy as hell. But that's how it be sometimes, man. You can't really, you try to help these females out and try to build them up to be like a superstar. They eventually turn their back on you, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Don't pay you back none of the money they owe. You be losing money working with these motherfuckers. So Tory Lanez, man, he found out the hard way too, man. He got set up. She stepped in some glass, or Kinsley shot her, and Megan Thee Stallion. Man, this is how I feel like. I feel like, man, Kinsley shot. I feel like Kinsley got mad because they was getting an argument or some shit, and goofy shit happened because, you know, Tory Lanez was messing with Kinsley, and goofy shit happened. I think Kinsley was on Megan Thee Stallion's side the whole time, and then, you know, like I said, Tory and Stallion got into an argument. The gun got out and shit Kinsley popped, and it is what it is. Now the people that they with switched up everything and lied and said it. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. You know how that shit goes, man. Tory Lanez, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we can't really feel sorry for you because the shit you in, the shit you do, the shit you promote. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we can't get mad at what happened when you doing some other shit that you're not supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? When you do all this extra ass crazy shit, nigga, we can't do nothing about it. That's how it goes, man. You know, I'm not saying you switching team, but you is. So it's like, hey, it is what it is, man. Make y'all like and subscribe, man. Fuck with your boy, man. Pray to Yahweh everything go good. And we out to be hooding outside Korea. Gang.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. You know this instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.